It's about drive, it's about power. Come on. Up. Up, 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 up. You got it, pull, lock. Yeah.
Big time pull for me. That was 665 pounds. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about how I got there and how easily I could have messed it up. And it all had to do with the prep. And I'm going to start by showing a video from mid to early January where I pulled 615 pounds.
Let's go. You got this. Come on. Come on. Up, 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 up. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
So that lift was from January 17th. And you can tell by the way I'm getting set up that I am nervous. And that's because prior to hitting that 665 mark, my max from last year was 625 pounds. So this was getting really close to that. It ends up going up very nicely. To the point where Olivia, who was the one cheering me on in these videos, was like, you could get 635 pounds today. I just know it. And I said, no, I'm not going to. I'm going to switch exercises and I'm going to save it. And here was my reward. I ended up hitting 635 later on, and here's what it looked like.
Easy, easy.
Bada boom. That was February 4th, which was about almost 3 weeks later. I did some conventional deadlifts in between just to give myself a slightly lighter load before returning to sumos. And 635, with exception to a hitch at the lockout, moved very well. To the point where the same scenario popped up. It was like 635 moved well. I think 650 is there. You should go for it. And I did the exact same thing. I said, no, I'm going to save it. And 10 days later, whenever I went back to it, got 665 pounds, which was just this monumental PR to me. And so the reason I wanted to talk about this is that as a young person, I know for a fact that that day that I got 615, whenever I was, probably a year or two ago, I would have said, if you think I got 635, I'm going for that PR today. But as it stands, 635 would still be my PR because I would have absolutely wiped myself out and never even given myself a chance to build up to that 665 pounds. So knowing that about myself and knowing that about the nature of training and specifically deadlifts is something that I want to share and let people know that if you can play the long game and be a little bit patient, you can really squeeze out some extra pounds. A lot of people will say, I can't get gains, and they'll hop on steroids or they'll just quit, and they run into those issues. But thing is, you don't need that stuff if you know what you're doing. Let me play a clip. It was March of 2020. So about 23 months ago, almost 2 years, I hit 585 for the first time. Let me play that. So you can see in that video I was using straps, and whenever I pulled 665, I was using a mixed grip, which means in that 2-year span, I gained 10 pounds of body weight and added 80 pounds to my deadlift, including a lot of grip strength gains, which how I gained grip strength is a story for another day. But for the time being, I just want to hit home the point that progression does come slowly. You're talking about 2 years, 80 pounds. That's playing the long game and being patient. However, if you play that long game correctly, the sequence that I followed in order to get to 665 pounds is the difference of 2 years has gone by and my deadlift has gone up 50 pounds versus hey, cut that nonsense out. 2 years has gone by and my deadlift has gone up 80 pounds. So it's going to be a good game changer, and I hope it can help somebody. Peace out.